He cherishes you. You're special. You're precious. You're my princess. Some of you may have had the opposite. Some of you may have had father figures who were absent or who told you you were less than or who did things to you that they shouldn't have done. And my encouragement is this. Listen, if you haven't had that, don't look forward to some dude, some guy, some boy.
Amen. Woo! Can I get an amen? Woo!
Don't look for some boy to give you significance, to make you feel like you're somebody and that you're special. You were special the day you came out the womb because you did it. You were made in God's image. And if your daddy never told you, I'm telling you now, you're beautiful, you're precious, God made you for a reason. Alright? Fellas, I know some of y'all didn't have dad at home, didn't have dad to tell you he's proud of you. Way to go, son. You're doing it right. You're on the right track. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. I know what that feels like because I didn't have that either. And you make it up as you go along. Some of you guys had dad in the house, but when you came home, he just vegged out, watched television. He was at work all the time. You didn't get a lot of good bonding time. He never showed you how to be a man. And now, here you are. You got bass in your voice. You got hair in places you never had hair before.
Oh, God.
And you're like, am I a man yet? I don't know what this feels like. How do I know when I'm a man? Ladies and fellas, I want to encourage you with this. Fellas, first of all, your significance is not going to be in how many women you get. Your significance is not going to be in how big you are, how much weight you can bench, how many touchdowns or baskets you get. That's not your significance. You were significant as well the day you came out the womb as an image bearer of God. He made you for a reason. He made you to glorify himself. And for my ladies and my fellas, our crime is not living up to what God has created us to be. That is image bearers. That are people who glorify God in everything that we do. Let's stop settling for the lie that says we're only worth what he or she says we're worth. Let's stop believing that lie. Okay, if you never saw what a godly man looks like, the prototype, the blueprint is Jesus. Okay? Sons and ladies, the prototype is Jesus. Because Jesus was selfless, he gave himself up. He said, hey, my life is not my own. My food is to do the will of my Father. He wasn't selfish. He was courageous. He said, I didn't do it, but I'm going to step in place and take the blows for those who did do it. He was courageous. He was responsible. He accepted the responsibility for all of our sin. He submitted to authority. He said, listen, my will is to do the will of my Father. His kingdom come, his will be done. I'm here to submit to the Spirit. That's how I'm going to resist temptation. And ladies and fellas, he loved his woman so much he gave his life up for her. And her name is the church. She hasn't been perfect. She hasn't done everything right. She's hurt people's feelings. She's killed people. But he loved her to the very end. Ladies, you remember that. That God will never give up on you. He'll never stop loving you. And you look for a man who loves God so much that he's going to do the exact same thing. Fellas, you follow suit. You follow after Jesus. You follow Jesus. Be selfless. Be courageous. Submit to authority. And love, man. Love. Don't be Adam drained life. We sit here now in the fallen world because he took life. He drained the life out of us. But Jesus gave life. Are you a life taker or a life giver? Stop taking lies from these women. Stop draining them of their possessions, of their heart, their emotions, and give life. Encourage them. Treat them like sisters.
Okay, don't give life yet. Get ready first.
I'm not my soapbox. But I didn't have that growing up. I didn't see what that looked like. And I learned all the wrong lessons before I learned the right ones. I was just looking for somebody to be like. I wrote a song about it. I'm not